that 9 to 5. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the channel. For all of those who's watching on the replay, y'all already know. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get into a reading for the collective. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and do the live readings, okay? So if you're watching this on a replay, type something in the chat. Let me know that you're catching this replay. Let me know if it resonates. If you're catching this on the replay, let me know if you got any content suggestions that you want to see on the channel. Any type of specific readings, any celebs that you want to do a reading on, just let me know. And I'll try to incorporate it into the show. So if you're watching this, just threw some cards. All right. So if you're watching this on the collective, if you're watching this on the replay, here we go. First thing first, we got the Empress card. Okay. So this is a call for us to tap into the feminine energy. This could mean someone might be uh entering their soft era, right? They could be potentially becoming a mother, or it might be a cause for a person to have to show their feminine side. We got the 4 cups, which is saying that we need to come out of our negative emotions and realize the gifts that we have. Okay, so this card is saying that a person is possibly worried about something that they lost or something that they don't have. In reality, you got everything that you need for balance and stability. Okay, Ace of Cups, divine beginning. All right, you could be falling in love with a new job. You could be falling in love with a person. Um, you could fall in love with an aspect on your journey. And you got the King of Wands, and this is saying that it's time to tap into that fiery, passionate energy, right? Uh, it's time for us to step outside the box and get in tune with our desires. Okay, the King of Wands is a person who is very outgoing, who is very loving and caring, very passionate. Okay, so whenever we see this King of Wands energy, then you got to remember it's all about going with how you feel, intuition, um lead by example, uh uh, uh being highly confident, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So just what's up, Cuban Blue? Shout out to you, Cuban Blue. Welcome. I'm doing a reading for the collective, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, and then I'm gonna do the live readings. Okay. So if I can draw a story here from these cards, okay. First thing first is we got 2 major arcana cards. No, we got 1 major arcana card, which is the Empress card. Okay, so that's the call for us to tap into that unconditional feminine energy. Okay. And this is saying that after we get out of that unconditional feminine energy, I mean, once we tap into that, we got to get out of our negative feelings. We got to stop worrying about what we don't have and realize what spirit has given us. Okay. And when you realize what spirit has given you, you're going to fall in love with the journey again. Okay. And along that journey, right? I want you to be a passionate leader. All right. I want you to tap into that fire energy. Remember, when you see the salamanders in tarot, think passionate, fiery energy. Okay. And everybody who's watching this, if you're watching this on the replay as well, remember, whatever you start, you got to finish. Okay. So whenever you see the lizard biting its tail in tarot, that means things is coming full circle. So if you start a project, please finish it. It's going to be worth it, okay? All right, now that we got that collective reading out the way, shout out to my set. Shout out to my set. What up, Steph? What's going on, baby? Let me type my Let me type my little 1-2 in there, and then we can proceed with the live. All right, so for free general, like, sub, type, uh, tarot guide. So we got that. Boom. Let me go ahead and pin that. All right. Peace, love, health, and well vibe tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. If you would like a free general tarot reading, I would like for you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then type tarot guide me. Okay, type tarot guide me so I know you want to be added to the list. Okay. So I finally got a notification. I was just thinking about how you was doing. I just want to know how this month will go for me. That's all, if possible. All right, Corbin, Cuban. So what typically happens here is um I do general readings here live. If you would like to ask a specific question, then I would suggest you make a minimum donation of $5 to the channel. Okay. Now there are 3 different ways you can donate to the channel via the description box. Okay. Also, Ruben, I have done the month ahead readings for each sign, and I don't know what sign you are, but either you can go to one of my previous lives or you can go to the video section of my YouTube channel and you can pick out your sign. So say if for example you were Scorpio or something like that. I did a general reading for Scorpios for the month of October, or if you are Aries or whatever like that. All right. So like I said, I can give you a general reading here, and if you want a specific question, then I would suggest you make a donation to the channel. All right. Say as I keep track of Hurricane Milton, my sister and nieces live out there. I told them to leave on Saturday. Haven't heard from them since. I'm a little nervous. I don't even know nothing about Hurricane Milton. You got to remember, I'm not tuned in to the news. I got it. Can I get a general reading today? Are you on every day? Wednesday I get paid, so I ask a specific question for Wednesday. Or you can book a session with me. Okay. Pretty soon, maybe next week, the price is going to go back to normal. But yeah. So the price is going to go back to normal next week. So I suggest you go ahead and consider booking when you can. All right. Yeah. Okay. Hurricane effect in Florida. Well, I got a lot of family in Florida. Like I got like 3 aunties and a whole bunch of cousins down there. You know what I'm saying? So uh that's on you. If you want to spot Cuban and reading, that's on you. I appreciate, you already know, man. I appreciate all donations and everything like that. Nothing goes to waste over here. But yeah, Cuban. I try to get on every day. I've been, things been off and on for me lately, but I'm going to get back to doing my daily readings, because I do daily readings that I record and upload, and then I try to go live every day. Sometimes I go live twice a day. So, oh, Stephanie, no, get your reading if you want, girl. I just don't get paid till Wednesday is all. All right, so Cuban Blue, let me go ahead and pull you a card real fast and see what you got in store. See what tarot. Come on, y'all. We got 5 people in the chat. Don't leave. Double tap that screen and get them likes up, y'all. Watch this. It's about to go down to 1 person in the chat. Come on, y'all, get them likes up, man. Help your boy get back in the algorithm. All right, Cuban. Let's see what these cards is talking about for you. So say it with me 3 times fast. Tarot guide me. Tarot guide me. Tarot guide me. All right. So first card is you got the devil card. Okay. So this devil card is saying that it might be something, a situation, something in your life that you might need to consider breaking away from. Okay. So this devil card, right? I want to break down some symbolism, okay? And I want to ask you some questions. But first thing first, let's start with the top down, okay? So we got the horns, right? That represents the air element, which is Aries, okay? All right. So that represents knowledge and wisdom, okay? But we also got the upside down pentagram. So that means that you are using your intentions to create a reality. Okay, so the devil itself in the middle is like a contract, or it's like a relationship or a situation, whatever that you volunteering yourself to be attached to. Okay. So my question to you is that wherever you need change in your life, maybe this is something you've been contemplating, or maybe this is something that is going to show itself in the future. But my question to you is, what is your motivation for being into this situation? I don't know if it's a job. I don't know if it's a friendship or a girlfriend, boyfriend relationship. I don't know what the situation is, right? But I got two questions, right? Are you doing it because of the love, right? Because of the fruits of the labor? Or are you doing it for your own personal gain, right? And the symbolism here represents the fire on the tail and the fruit. So that makes me ask you, either there's a situation that you're going through now, or maybe in the near future, you're going to realize that something isn't really that prosperous for you, right? And you're going to have to ask yourself what it is that you're interested in. Yeah, yeah. Because let me finish this and then I'll explain to you why it's like that. So you're gonna have to ask yourself. Either you need to be asking yourself. Actually, I wouldn't even wait. I would just go ahead and start asking myself, like, why am I in this situation? What? Everything that you engaged in your life, maybe a relationship. My kid's father, I've been wanting to leave him, or I don't know. My best friend, we are pretty toxic as well. Well, it ain't no maybe, right? Because if you can consciously think of these things, then these are things that you know you need to get rid of, right? And you don't need me to tell you to get rid of it, because you already know that these things are toxic. But so really the reason why this card is like this, Stephanie, is because it represents the Baphomet. That's really the Baphomet. You What you mean addictions? You addicted to those people? Is that what you saying? And then I just pulled you another card. You got the Ace of Pentacles, right? So the Pentacles is a divine spark in the money department. Maybe this could be a new stream of income, a new job. Maybe this could be supplemental income. Okay. Well, keep your money first. No, I mean we here to heal, so it ain't about being embarrassed. Come on, y'all. We got 4 people in the chat. Can I get somebody to like that button? To double tap the screen like Instagram? I bet you if I had a BBL or BBC hanging out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all would like the video. So come on, man. Like that video. Thank you. That's one more person liking the video. Come on. Can I get two more people to like the video, please? Right? So whatever situation you in, Cuban blue, you gotta ask yourself, why am I in this situation? Am I doing it for the fruits of my labor, meaning that this is going to better the life of me and my kids? Or am I doing this just for a temporary fix? Okay. So what this Ace of Pentacles is saying is that you need to put your money first, right? So if you having a hard time dealing with certain things, right? Maybe something that maybe an affirmation that you can tell yourself is, I need to stop so I can save money, so I can do this one and that one. Okay, so I'm pulling you one more card, the Temperance card. Okay, so I feel like you need to create some sort of balance in your life. Okay, you need to balance your wants and your needs. Okay, Onika Anderson, is that Nicki Minaj name? I think that's Nicki Minaj name. Shout out to Nicki Minaj in the chat. Right? So this temperance card, right? This temperance card, if you notice, this person got one foot on land and one foot on water. Okay. And then another thing you might notice is the sun is in the form of a crown. Okay. So I bet you done seen these cards a lot, but not everybody break down these cards the way I do and I can. Okay. Also, we got an element on the chest. Okay. So we need to figure out what element this is on the temperance angel's chest. Okay. So the temperance is a cause for balance, right? It's a cause for balance between emotions and stability, right? That's why they got one foot on land and one foot on water. And how do you do that? You do that by mind over matter, okay? So whenever you see a crown, a highlighted head or crown in tarot, that means that it's time for you to balance intellect with emotions, okay? So remember, the sun emits what's called photons, and photons isn't nothing but little bites of energy or little bites of information. Okay. So what I'm feeling for you is that you're going to have to take a logical approach to balancing out whatever it is that you got to balance out in your life. Okay. And you got to put your money first and foremost, right? Let that be your excuse. Oh, I can't buy these cigarettes because I need to save money, or I can't buy this alcohol, or I can't go out this weekend because I need to save. Okay. Miss Onika, what's happening? Can I get a couple people to like the video, please? Can y'all show some love? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, come on. All right. So just to go over these cards again, um, again, we got the devil card, meaning that we need to question everything and everybody in our life, right? All the decisions that we make, the places that we go, everything. It's time to reconstruct your life, okay? And then in the midst of reconstructing your life, we need to put money first. Or I don't even like to say money when I look at the pentacles, but we need to put survival first. Okay. Now, one thing that I want you to notice is all the flowers, right? So I want you to take notes, and thank you, Stephanie, for the donation. I want you to look up the symbolism of a white lily, right? And I want you to, well, I'm not going to tell you this, but listen, okay? In this Ace of Pentacles card, Cuban blue, what you see is a golden path, right? Remember, like the golden brick road? You see a path that's going to lead uphill, up a mountain. So whenever you see mountains inside of tarot, that means that there's some growth that's going to take place. All right. So archways is like a portal to new beginnings. All right. So God is sending you a gift. Okay. So remember, the aces is a divine spark, right? And where the divine sparks come from? The Most High. All right. So moving forward, reevaluating your life, right? You're going to create balance, right? And you're going to have to balance out the I wants and I needs, right? Remember, the fruit here on her tail represents the fruit of the labor, meaning that I'm doing this because I know that this is going to help people. I know this is going to feed people. I know this is going to grow people. The fire on the tail means that I know that this is going to make me feel good in a moment. All right. She said, thank you. Funny that that's actually what happened today. I got in an argument with my kid's father about it and was telling him I'm done. It's time to save money, use it for better things. On. It's not me, sweetheart. I can't take credit for it. It's the most high, right? And we use the cards to be in synchronicity. That's all, right? Ain't no coincidences. It's synchronicity at its finest. All right. So since these two cards is spot on for you, then I feel like this third card is going to be your advice card. Okay. So be on the lookout for the number 5, right? Be on the lookout for the number 4. Be on the lookout for the number 6 as well. And be on the lookout for the numbers 14. All right. Stephanie, can I get some hearts in the chat, please? But yeah, so since these cards is like your reading cards, what I mean by that is that normally I only pull one person. Normally I only pull a card per person, right? And then I go from there because it's just so much information packed in these cards if you know how to read them. Okay. So if you are new here, I need you to type Vibe Tribe in the chat to let me know who's new here. All right. I need us to type Vibe Tribe if this is your first time here. That's right, Stephanie. Keep them going. And I'm going to drop some too in a second. All right. All right. So, peace, love, health, and wealth, Vibe Tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. If you would like a free general read, and then I need like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then type Tarot Guide Me, okay? So, if you don't know, my name is King Fee, King of the Tarot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Make a confession to you guys. I'm sad to say this, okay? I am more than just a tarot reader, okay? I just play one on TV. All right. So, no, in all actuality, reader, right? I wear many hats, right? I'm a ordained minister, right? I am a certified nutritionist. I am a certified life coach, right? And I specialize in trauma regression, right? So if you got any type of trauma that you went through and it's still haunting you, you got PTSD, you can't sleep, your trauma gave you OCD, you always thinking about it, you can't eat sometimes when you get stressed out. Well, I'm the guy you need to see. I specialize in helping you get the most out of you. Okay. Also, I am a certified Reiki master. So if you don't know what a Reiki master is, Reiki, right, is two parts, Rei and Ki. And that word just means universal life force energy. Okay. So Reiki is a energetic healing modality that's very, very similar. Um ho- Hold on one second. I'll catch up to the chat in 1 second, okay? So Reiki is a Japanese healing modality. I know a lot of people have heard of Qigong, right? I know a lot of people has Tantra, right? I know a lot of people has heard of the Holy Spirit and many other names that this thing go by, right? The only difference is that it's cultural differences, right? So as a Reiki master, I channel energy of the universe and help you open up your channels so you can be in tune with the universe. Okay. So if you want to inquire any of my services, you may text or email me. Okay. You could check that in the via the description box. All right. So if you are new here and I've seen a couple people type Vibe Tribe, Stephanie and I are dropping 4 green hearts in the chat. Okay. And these four green hearts is specifically for you guys, okay? So let me explain why. Let me explain why. Let me explain why you are seeing four green hearts in the chat, okay? So first thing first, the number four represents peace, love, health, and wealth, in which I'm wishing you. The number four represents the four elements that we got to balance out: earth, air, fire, and water, right? To really truly be in tune with the fifth, which is spirit. All right. The number four represents balance and stability. The number four represents law and order, which I'm wishing you in your life as well. And also, last but not least, the number four represents the heart chakra. Okay. So no matter in the seven chakra system, right? No matter if you going top down or you going down up, the heart chakra is the one in the middle, right? It's number four. All right. And also the color green is the color of the heart chakra as well. Okay. So we got a little bit of numerology playing here, and we got a little bit of color therapy playing here. Okay. So now that you guys know what those four green hearts mean, let me explain to you one thing. We use those four green hearts for a few things. Okay. We use them, of course, to help heal each other, right? But we use them to welcome everybody that's new. So if you're new here in the chat, aka what I like to call the Vibe Tribe, I would like to welcome you. All right. So now that you have been officially initiated into the Vibe Tribe, it is now your responsibility to welcome others with arms and warm hearts. Okay. So the other reason why you might see green hearts in the chat is because we might get a hater or two coming around here. Okay. And haters, right? I ask you guys to never engage with the people who come and say that I'm going to hell and that you guys need to be saved. Don't engage with those people. I just want you to just drown them out with the four green hearts, okay? So I know a lot of people has never ever seen the green hearts in their chat, right? Or in their keyboard. So I'm going to show you the fast way. So you go to your emojis, or I messed up, sorry. Am I messing up? All right. And then you type heart right here. HEART. Then they're gonna give you a whole bunch of different hearts. So you scroll until you find the green one. Then I want you to hit it 4 times, right? And then I want you to either double tap or I want you to hold your finger on there, depending on what kind of phone you got, to copy, right? And then you send it, right? So then that way, after you copy it, only thing you got to do is hold your finger down and then paste it. And then that way you won't have to worry about keep typing those hearts over and over. You can just copy and paste them, okay? All right. So let me catch back up to the chat. Look at all those green hearts. I love those green hearts, man. And even if y'all go on other people live, flood they chat with green hearts, man. I be seeing people from my live on other people's live with the green hearts. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for letting me get this read. And you are truly amazing. Thank you so much. Vibe Tribe, Tarot got me. Okay, Onika, you next. Let me close out this reading. She said, no lie, got a little teary eyed when you mentioned God. I always ask him to help me and guide me. Okay, well, let me tell you something. The body of Christ is God's people. Okay, if you didn't know that by now, then now you know. Okay, so when the subconscious, aka God, speaks to you through signs and symbols, so you got to be able to recognize the signs and symbols. And the whole thing about reading tarot is symbology itself, okay? So I'll be here Wednesday again, Stephanie. I don't care. I got your back. If you need a reading or anything, I got you. You don't have to come back Wednesday. You can come back in the morning, right? You can hit me up. You can text me, email me, right? So let me tell you, right? I offer coaching sessions for a very discounted price. And what I mean by coaching, life coaching, spiritual coaching, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So right now you can get 4 sessions for $80. Your first session I would give you for $5, and then every session after that is 75 I mean $25. So I recommend people get 4 sessions, right? Because the first session is just for us to get to know each other and kind of create like a foundation or a base. And then the next following sessions is for us to build upon the base or the foundation that we built, okay? So I'm giving $480. You get at least an hour. Like I did I did a session with somebody today. I mean, he's a regular here. And we was on the phone for about 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So every once in a while you're gonna see people come in and they're gonna be able to tell you what my sessions is like, okay? The job of my sessions, my coaching sessions, is to help you realize your potential and to help you maximize your potential. That is what I'm here to do, okay? Um, like I said, I'm giving out 4 sessions for $80, right? People charge $100, two, three, $400 for 45 minutes, right? Where I'm guaranteeing you at least 4 hours for only $80. I'm really selling myself short. I really am. But I'm here for the people, so I'm not complaining. All right. She said, "Got it. You are lovely." Well, thank you. You are lovely too, beautiful. Hold on 1 second, cause you can't come in my chat complimenting me. Yeah, y'all gonna mess around and turn me to a polygamist. Beautiful women in my chat complimenting me. I grew up with low self esteem. You can't be complimenting me too many times. I'm gonna mess around and be kissing your feet at your back door like a stray cat. Yeah, I'm not playing. Yeah, I got enough love for everybody. I'm a soon to be 34-year-old Scorpio. I'm ready. You know what I'm talking about? I got a whole lot of love to give. All right. She said, truly, I'm thankful. Thank you for the reading. No, I'm thankful for the alignment. I'm thankful for us to be in sync. I'm thankful to live another day to be able to help people. Because I was once I still need help, but I'm in a position to where I can help myself now. She said, I'm definitely here for the Vibe Tribe. Well, welcome. You have been officially initiated into the Vibe Tribe, sweetheart. Now, I just recommend that you stick around. She said, Onika, are you new as well? Yeah, I never seen Onika's name before. Oh, wait. Question. Ew. Someone. Sorry. Younger. Those type of people. What do you mean? What you mean by that? What did I say wrong? She said, Stephanie. Onika. Hearts. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Vibe Tribe. Y'all laughing at me? Did you learn to read cards or did it come natural? No, I don't believe that you can, right? So you got a few different things. You got mind readers and you got tarot readers, right? And sometimes tarot is used to connect to a person's mind. You get what I'm saying? Like it's two people talking in the middle. I mean, it's two people talking on the outside, and the tarot is like the medium, right? Just like a person say that I'm a medium between the living world and the dead world. Well, I don't really have experiences with dead people. I'm not going to get on here and lie and say that I do. But I am a person that I can look at you, I can talk to you, I can listen to you talk to other people, and I can just sometimes I just know everything about you. And sometimes I can know how to fix your problems without you even telling me what your problems are. Okay, so tarot is just a way that I can use to connect to people. She said, yes, trying to live another day. Yes, Lord, I'm trying. I meant sorry for those type of people who come on here, hate and say mean things. Oh, okay, got you. Cuban said that when you mention some people, get on the chat and say you're going to hell when you're explaining. Oh yeah, yeah. Forget the trolls. I ain't worried about the trolls. Yeah, I don't worry about the trolls. If anything, I'm happy to have the trolls because they help me in the algorithm. All right. So yeah, no, me reading people kind of came naturally, but me reading cards, the cards, anybody tell you like, oh, I'm a natural. Like I got on somebody's live, and I don't know if she's going to hear this or not because I think she subscribed to me, but she said, oh, I've been reading since I was 12, right? And it is one thing, okay, to read the cards, right? But for a person who don't know what symbology is, if you ask them, what do a peace lily mean? What do a rose mean? Right? What do a arch mean? Remember I said like it's a golden brick road, right? That's going to lead you uphill on this mountain. What that is symbology. So this card is telling a story. Okay, and if you ever been interested in learning tarot, then I will be launching King's Feed Tarot School pretty soon. Okay, because nobody is going to be able to just pick up this card and say the Ace of Pentacles means this, right? Now, most tarot, most tarot comes with most tarot, most tarot decks comes with a book that tell you what the cards mean. But this is a very minor description of what this card actually means, right? So even here in this book, you see me taking notes, right? So I put in time and effort. I put in work. I got a whole notebook full of tarot notes. You understand what I'm saying? Like you see, I got notes here. This is me. Of course, you can tell the difference between the print and the handwriting. You understand what I'm saying? So, yes, people can read other people naturally, but what a lot of people do is they put it on the tarot because maybe they might be scared to be called a witch or something like that. So they say, I read tarot. But really, tarot is a way for our intuition, or not intuition. Let me be scientific, right? Because I like to back up what I say with facts. It is a way for our subconscious to connect to each other, what they might call telepathy, or what they might call what is it called? Well, we're just gonna go with telepathy for now, right? So nobody's a natural card reader because the cards is full of symbolism. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we can Google the symbology of a white lily. We can Google the symbology of an archway. We can Google a symbology of a rose, right? It's a lot of people who take these books right here and then they feel like they know everything about tarot, and that's not necessarily true. Like this temperance card. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to Google, oh, what does temperance mean? Right? But it's another thing to be able to know what the word means and then to be able to read the symbolism. Like I said, right here on his chest or her chest, right? Because it's an androgynous being. That means something. When you can't tell the gender of a person, that means something. But a lot of people don't know that. Right? So, like for example, I always give people homework to Google these things, but we can do it together. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't got nothing crazy on my. I'm just playing. It ain't gonna be nothing crazy on there. But let's Google uh orange triangle symbology. So for example, you got the four triangles, right? They each represent a different element, right? Symbology. Hey, I'm a grown man. All right. So it's a slow moving vehicle, a car dashboard warning light, or a master warning light. Slow moving vehicle, right? So not only is this an element right now, but it's also representing something. It's everything in this picture is saying something. 1 foot on land, 1 foot on water is saying something. The yellow flowers is saying, what's those daffodils? The path. Remember what I said about the path leading uphill, leaving going uphill? That means that you're going to grow. So you learn cards, but aside that, you can read people's mind like deeper than just cards. Yes, a tool is way. Yeah, the cards is just a tool, like a mediumship. But like I said, it ain't even necessary. I don't want to make it sound like I'm special because everybody, right? When you walk down the street and you say, "Oh, that person looks scary," that's you reading that person. Yes, to learn tarot, you got to learn symbology, right? So, so watch this. Elements and triangles. Elements and triangles. So if you so I think this one is a better one. So this person has a fire triangle on their chest, but they're standing in water. Remember what I was saying about balance? Temperance is about creating balance in your life. So in this element, I mean in this card right here, you got all four elements. You got the earth element, you got the water element, you got the air element that's represented by the wings, and then you got the fire element that's represented in the chest. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, how are you? I was trolling. I was strolling past you and saw your channel. I like your energy. Beyond Universe Tarot. Yo, thank you. I'm doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. I just got a new person here, so I just was giving them a quick little breakdown about what goes on. So let's close your reading real fast. So, like I said, it since these two cards is like explaining to me who you are as a person, then Stefan, I don't think he's a hot mess. He is amazing. I may not know him like you, but wow. She talking about because I be joking around. Like I said, let me make sure ain't nothing on my screen before I go to the internet. But yeah. So my advice to you moving forward is the temperance card. All right. It's to balance out all four elements. All right. Balance out all four elements in your life. So then that way you can truly become purified, right? Because even being dressed in all white has a meaning, which means that you are a purified being. Okay. So yeah, it's time for you to go through the fire, right? It's time for you to become purified. It don't matter who, what, when, where, why, or how is behind you. What matters is right now in the future. All right. Also, people, besides King V's Tarot School, I want to start my podcast in which I'm going to feature people. It's going to be called Highlighting the Light Workers or Highlighting the something like that. So beyond tarot, I see that you got tarot in your name, so I'm assuming that you are a reader. If you would like to be featured on my channel for a podcast where I kind of interview you and you can tell your story, how you got into tarot and blah blah blah, let me know. I was talking to other people and that some things kind of fell through. I lost my channel for a few weeks, and so it's things been crazy. But I'm back and I'm working. So I'm gonna. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and subscribe to you now. And my okay, so let me go ahead and say my little. Let me reset the channel real fast. All right, because I've been talking. Oh, Nika, you still in the building? I'm sorry if I've been talking too much, but this is what I do here. This is what I do. I talk. Blah blah blah. Okay, Onika. Oh, you got some celebrity stuff going down. Maybe we can connect on some of this celebrity stuff, man. Oh, and you got lives too. Okay, I'm gonna pull up on you. I'm gonna check you out. Said yes, please. All right, she said when you doing your tarot school, please let me know, and I'll watch your podcast. Yeah, but also my podcast isn't necessarily just for other tarot readers as well. If you got a story of overcoming, if you got a story of like if you've been abused and misused, if you got any type of story that can help other people, I'm here. Hit me up, text me or email me, okay? right, let's reset the room real fast. Peace, love, health, and well vibe tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. All right, we already got a few new people here. So if you are new here, Beyond the Universe Tarot, I need for you to type Vibe Tribe in the chat, right? I need you to type Vibe Tribe in the chat, all right? So if you are new here, you're going to see a whole green hearts, right? And typically what we like to do is 4 green hearts, okay? It's in the description box, okay? It's in the description box. I have a story. God saved me. I almost passed away. I got you. Yeah, so hit me up and we can discuss, we can have what I like to call a pre-production interview, okay? In the pre-production meeting, we're just gonna go over your story. We're gonna go over some of the things we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna give you a list of questions, and that way we can have an idea of the way the podcast gonna go. All right. But yeah, so if you seeing 4 green hearts, let me tell you why you are seeing 4 green hearts. Okay, so first of all, in numerology, right, 4 represents peace, love, health, and wealth, in which I'm wishing you right now. 4 represents balance, stability, law, and order, in which I'm wishing you in your life. Right, the number 4 represents the 4 elements that we got to balance out to truly be in tune with the fifth. And then the number 4 represents the heart chakra in the 4 chakra system. Okay. And also, the color green represents the heart chakra as well. Okay. So now that you have been officially initiated into the Vibe Tribe, it is the ability to welcome others the way we have welcomed you. Okay. So another reason why you might see people put 4 green hearts in the chat is to love the haters and the naysayers. Okay. I ask that you guys do not argue and engage with the haters. I just love them to death. Okay. We send a healing energy. All right. So understand that I am more than just a tarot reader. I just play one on TV. All right, I got a new joke, but no, seriously, I am more than just a tarot reader. Okay, you guys. I am what I like to call a holistic life coach. I'm a certified life coach. I'm an ordained minister. I'm a Reiki master. If you don't know what Reiki is, it's a Japanese healing modality. I'm quite sure you heard of Tantra, right? Or Qigong or yoga, all this stuff, right? Well, uh Reiki just simply means you know what it means in Japanese, okay? So Reiki is that I am a Reiki practitioner or a Reiki master, and what I do is I channel the universe, universal energy that's all around us, right? Some people call it prana, some people call it chi. What I do is I channel that to help you open up your physical channels and to allow the universe to flow through you, right? Kind of similar in Christianity, you would say, "Oh, I'm going to pray for you." Well, this is kind of similar to that, but a little bit more deeper, okay? All right. So if you would like a free read, and I need you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, type tarot guide me. Okay. So I don't know if Beyond the Universe wanted a reading, but we got Miss Onika, aka Nicki Minaj, is in the building. Nicki Minaj, since you in the building, you gotta make a donation to the channel, Nicki Minaj. You can't be walking around with that name. You got a question for me or a question? What's your question, sweetheart? All right, so let's get Onika her card. Let's start. We're gonna start off with one card, Onika, and if we got to, we can pull more, okay? But I like to start off with just one card. Also, follow my bag up page, you guys. I think I'm gonna start a Bible study. I think I'm gonna take my bag up page and just have that as a Bible study channel or a spiritual studies channel. Onika, like, please, dude, you talk too much. So for all those new people that's here, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me where you're from. Tell me if you're single. Tell me, just tell me whatever you feel comfortable sharing. What's your sign? What's your age? As for me, I'm a 33-year-old Scorpio. Is Lady J spamming my YouTube channel? What do you mean is Lady J spamming YouTube? Who is Lady J and what do you mean by spamming? Are you saying is it one person using multiple accounts? Well, read me, but I'm 32 Aries. My mom is a Scorpio. Let me tell you, she's the only one that calls me the fuck. Um, to be honest with you, I had another person who got into me, got not got into me, but got with me and asked me about trolls. I don't really. Mm, how can I answer this question? What do your intuition tell you? 40-year-old Cancer. What do your intuition tell you? And who is Lady J? Is she another reader or is she just somebody who just be dropping hate? What's up, Giggles? What's happening? Hmm. So what happened? Y'all got some sort of beef or something? Oh, beyond my grandpa was a Cancer. He was my everything. We given so passed. Hmm. Um, I'm gonna wait for you to answer before I give you my answer to this. Because my answer is going to be from left field. I'm probably not going to answer your question the way you want me to, but I am going to give you an answer if you open to it. I don't have no beef with her, but I'm kind of hurt how she played me. Hmm. So I got to ask you. All right, Onika, here you go. Say it with me 3 times. So how did she play you? Tell me about it. All right, Onika. Miss Minaj, did you make a donation, Nicki Minaj? All right, say it with me 3 times fast. 3 times 3, all right? Tarot guide me, tarot guide me, tarot guide me. Tarot.
Tarot guide me, tarot guide me, tarot guide me.
Tarot guide me, tarot guide me, tarot guide.
All right, you ready? All right. So, like I said, usually with these general readings, I start off with one card, and if we need to, we can pull more. All right. Oh, it's me you calling Nicki Minaj? Yes. See, look, Nicki Minaj, you pulling the balancing act. See, cause you trying to act like you normal, but we all know that you a famous celebrity. Miss Minaj. Look, we got love for Onika in the building. All right. So you got the two of pentacles. Okay. So first of all, two represents duality. Two represents a balancing act, right? So we got two readings here. And I noticed this a lot too. Sometimes new people come in my chat and they follow a certain theme. The cards have a certain theme. It always happen like that. New people, their theme comes in bunches. I don't know how, but that's just an observation. I love Miss Minaj. I don't know nothing about dude, so I ain't even gonna go there. So Onika, what this card is saying, okay, so first of all, the two represents duality, partnership, etc., right? A balancing act. So then we got the pentacles, right? So the pentacles is anything that you value, okay? Pentacles is mostly associated with money because money is the even exchange tool that we need for survival. But pentacles doesn't always have to be money. It could be anything that you value, like letting people borrow your car or or what you use your spare time on or whatever that you have of value. Your time is valuable, your knowledge is valuable, right? Because not only is the pentacle representing the four elements, but it also represent you on the globe, Malkuth, right? So what this card is saying is that you got a very very strong balancing act that you either need to partake in or it's something that's been in your life for a while, okay? And you might be getting some clarity on this balancing act, right? So what's really important about this card is the juster, right? The person who makes the child good because their baby daddy done some evil things. The jester himself has green shoes on, right? So that means that he is grounded in love, okay? So whatever is going on, Onika, you need to be balanced or you need to be rooted in love. So whatever these things is that you got to balance or whatever you are balancing in your life, you need to balance them out with love first, period. First, period, point blank. And then second, you need to be worried about stability, right? Because that red is giving me root chakra energy. So the root chakra is telling me that it's you dealing with love and survival. Okay, so if you look at the back of the card, right, you got ships navigating very high waters, right? So the waters represents emotion. So whenever y'all see waters in the tarot reading, that represents emotion. Love meaning, what do you no, love is the frequency that you operate out of, like being forgiving, being nurturing, the feminine energy, right? Because when I say feminine, I don't mean high heels and big boobs, even though I love them. Don't get me wrong, but that is not what feminine is, right? That's that's a gender role. That's being a woman, right? Being feminine is something totally different. Feminine is personality traits, characteristics, right? Being loving, being nurturing, um, et cetera, et cetera. We could come back to that in a second. But what I want you to see is that this person has very high waters behind them. Okay, so this means that whatever you're going through is going to affect you emotionally, but you're going to have to turn your back to your emotions, meaning that, oh, I don't want to leave this person, but I got to. Or, oh, I don't want to leave this job because I'm going to miss all my friends. Or, I don't want to, it's going to be something that's going to pull on your emotions, but you're going to have to maintain balance no matter what. You're going to have to remain balanced. I don't know if this is something that you already feeling, like maybe you balancing school and work, or maybe you balancing um your home life versus your social life. I don't know if you balancing like internally. You could be balancing emotions or thoughts for a person, something like that. But somewhere along the line, either you're experiencing this, or pretty soon you're going to be experiencing um a balancing act in your life, and it's going to be You balances. Are you talking to me? And I'm gonna catch up to you when I see your messages beyond universe. So give me a second, and I'm gonna catch up to you. I'm gonna answer your question. So you telling me you balancing your emotions right now? Okay, let me see. Okay, so so balancing sorrows. So balancing sorrows out. So what I'm feeling like is you balancing your internal world versus still being present externally. And that's a very hard balance balancing act to partake in. Um Let me see. I'm gonna pull you another card. Okay. All right. So right now, and so this is confirming what I was feeling. Okay. I don't know what it is that's causing you to be sad, but what I recommend you do is recognize the triggers and kill the triggers. Right? And what I mean by that is whatever those intrusive thoughts is that's plaguing on you, like, oh, this happened to me, or I can't believe I did this, or whatever whatever it is, right? You got to be able to kill that. You got to be able to knock it down. And I feel like it's going to start with a mindset change, right? Because this priest right here in this death card represents not literally a priest, but it represents like a strong mind hold or a strong belief system or a strong intrusive thought. Maybe you dealing with like beliefs of shoulda, coulda, woulda, or maybe you dealing with beliefs of, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to do what I call a manual override, okay? And what that means is that's like when your phone running slow or your computer running slow, you shut it down and you start it back up. You're gonna have to dig deep within you and recognize when those negative thoughts and emotions happen, and you're gonna have a affirmation or some sort of mantra or something to override whatever it is that's plaguing on your mind. All right. Let me see some giggles. I was supportive of her channel. I thought we were cool. Wait, I thought you said something before that. I think you said you gave her a reading. I don't have no beef with her, but how she played me. Did a free reading on her last year. I'm guessing she don't like the reading. It was about a guy at the job that she liked. Well, first thing first, if a person don't like a reading, that's not your business. It's only your job is to deliver the message, and that's it. Whether they accept the message or not, then that's on her. I feel like she did at one point stalk my channel, but I kind of see that she feels a little bad. All right, let me catch up to the chat. hope they're good. My brother is debating if he come out here today because of the traffic in Cali. Nika, and he want to leave because all the damage of the roads and debris everywhere and all the water damage. Getting harassed for years from certain people from my neighbors, and I feel like they doing witchcraft. Okay. So my question to you, universe, is how do you feel about the situation? Like, how do if she was to be stalking your page or trolling your page, how would you feel about it? Giggles, did you want to read in Giggles? Well, Giggles, you're gonna have to and so my answer to your original question about who's who's who is doing it, who's trolling your channel, it don't matter who is trolling your channel. What matters is how you react to the person trolling your channel, right? So no matter if it's her or not, you can't let those people penetrate your defense, right? So what's the use of doing your spiritual work, right? Lighting your candles, saying meditations, lighting incense, whatever it is that you do. What is the point of doing that if you're going to let them bring your emotions down, right? The whole point of doing our religious or our rituals is to set an anchor so we can have a starting point to work off of. So whether it's her or not, the thing I want you to focus on is being in control of your emotions. I don't mean like, because I'm not one of those people that say you got to kill your emotions, kill your ego. What I mean by that is that you can't let your emotions get you to the point to where you obsessing over this person, and you can't let that person get you to the point to where you tripping. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing to you is that try to remain happy and remain focused on your goal, which is helping people, your channel, getting your money, taking care of your family. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your goal is, I want you to stay focused on your. Don't focus on who is trolling and why they trolling, right? Because remember what I said, right? If you see trolls come in my chat, don't engage with them trolls. I want you to love them trolls. Now, sometimes I might engage with them trolls just to challenge them to see if they really intelligent or not. Or sometimes I might do it just for, just for content. But at the end of the day, man, when I turn this computer off or when I turn my phone off and all of this stuff, I don't be worried about no trolls. I go get me a snack. I go decompress. You know what I'm saying? I get me some water or whatever. I just do whatever it is I got to do to get my energy back high. Because like talking on here, I be on here 2, 3 hours at a time. Like I already been on here 70 minutes already and don't know where the time. I only did two. This is only what my third reading. I did a collective reading, and then I did Stephanie's. I did Cuban, and Cuban ain't even paying me no attention. Stephanie over there stealing all my clients. Let me see how much Stephanie donated to the channel. That's what I'm saying. I've been on here for an hour and 10 minutes, and I did a collective reading, and I did another reading. So what's the last thing I said about your reading? Shout out to Stephanie for the $30 cash app. Stephanie, you got to start writing donation. Oh, never mind. I see you wrote it there already. Shout out. Shout out for the cash app. You already know what's coming next, Stephanie. All day. Every day. Before you go to work, when you come home from work, before dinner, during dinner, after dinner, all night. Put your toes out. Let me touch some toes. But no, you all good though. You all good though. Uh, Cuban. It's all good. But yeah, like without me knowing too many details, what you just gotta go ahead and manually override. Yeah, but it don't really matter if you respond to the haters or not. What really matter is your emotions. Oh, it wasn't Cuban that I was doing the reading for. It was Onika that I was doing readings for. I'm sorry, Cuban. It was Onika. I'm confused. So I have done a few readings already. I did Cubans, I did Onika's, and I did the collective reading at the beginning. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So these two cards was for Onika. I knew something wasn't right. I forgot all about Miss Nicki Minaj. She probably ain't even in the chat no more. Do I miss you or did I miss you? I think I did skip you, Stephanie. I'm gonna do you next. Yeah, I'm sorry, Onika. I was waiting for somebody to respond to what I was saying. So back to what I was saying, Onika, the balancing act, right? You might be balancing your emotional state with you might be balancing your emotional state with the external world, right? Because when you go out in the world, people don't know. Only thing they know is that you present and they expect you to be 100% involved in whatever it is that they expecting you to be involved in, right? So what I was saying, the last thing I was saying was you got to manually override those principalities, meaning that you got to manually override those things that's plaguing your brain over and over, right? And what I was saying was that you got to be able to recognize those intrusive thoughts. Yeah, but if those trolls get start turning your lives on subscribers only or something like that. So Onika, what do you want to share with us what it is that's keeping you down or what's going on? Is it are you mourning death or what's going on? Cuz the second card I pulled was the death card. So are you mourning someone's death or is it something else that's making you sad? When the next time you going live, universe? Oh, you were saying people was wishing. Oh, I thought. See, I thought you was a part of their conversation when you said that. Let me what you said, so you won't have to repeat yourself. Because I thought you was a part of their conversation. So, what do you mean by they harassing you? Is they saying stuff at you? Is they throwing stuff at you? Is they like saying racist stuff? Like, what do you mean they harassing you? Yeah, I was asking you when the next time you going. Hear me? Yeah, I know they took my channel down. I'm not saying nothing, but uh, so I was asking Onika. She said she found something buried in her yard. What's a feather? I don't know what that is. You said you found a feather buried. How did you find a feather buried? Like you went looking for feathers? W- And explain again. Explain to me this harassment that you talking about. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe, Carla. Yeah, we gangsters over here, Carla. You better watch out. I'm just playing. Welcome. We lovers over here. Come on, y'all. Can I get some hearts for Carla? Thank you, Cuban. Cuban, you working on a foot massage, girl. You better slow down. Start by words, abuse. What do you mean? You talking about me? Come on, y'all. Let's welcome Miss Carla the right way, y'all. Let's get Miss Carla in the building. I'm not trying to kiss ass, but I have reached out to a lot of tarot, and you've been the most real and genuine. Thank you. I appreciate that. Uh-oh. The girl next door, what's happening? What's happening? All right, so I'm waiting to see what's going on with these feathers. You said they start by abuse. So what is it? Is it racial? Is it what's going on? At first I thought it was a national problem. Or are you Mexican or something? Like what's going like you got to give me some more information. I don't know what's going on. I'm all right. I'm doing okay. I can't complain. Just just trying to build my channel up, living life. Can't wait till I get married, have some kids. That's what I'm waiting on. I've been having really good dreams, really strong dreams lately, actually. So I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Yeah, man. I'm a 33-year-old Scorpio with a whole lot of love to give, man. I'm ready. Yeah, I'll be remembering them sometimes. They've been really strong. Like me and Stephanie had a moment a couple weeks ago. I don't know if Stephanie remember, but after one of my lives, we was talking to the one girl who kept saying that she was God's gift and stuff. And me and Stephanie had a moment where she was eating and I was smelling what she was eating. It was I never like it's on my channel. I don't remember when it happened, but it's on my channel. It's crazy because Stephanie in Washington, I'm 2,000 miles away from Stephanie. Like I'm far from Stephanie. All right. Oh, so Onika, I've been waiting for you to respond. So I'm gonna close off your reading, but we can continue to talk about your situation. But you're gonna have to have a complete transformation. Something is gonna have to happen. I don't know. Thanks for the reading so far. It's just me, but I was hoping to get a message from the universe that when you say it without, I was saying maybe anything, just maybe it would have to give me hope. Well, my thing is that your hope is hearing the cards, right? You said that you performing a balancing act, right? So my thing is that the cards are going to come out as they come out, right? Everybody got their own style, their own way of pulling cards. So this is my style and my way of pulling cards, right? I'm not the type of person that's going to pull 20,000 cards. That's not my style, right? That's just not who I am, right? So generally, right, generally, if I pull you one card and if it's telling me your present situation, then the next step is for me to pull you a card that's going to give you advice. Okay, that's just how I read. I'm not the type of person that's just going to pull a whole bunch of cards and tell you everything you're going through just to make you feel good. My job is to give you advice to help you get through your situation. So that's why I'm trying to pull more information to help these cards make sense, right? Because I could just pull you a bunch of cards and just tell you what they say. But I want to specifically help you as a person, right? And another thing too, you use the word hope. Well, I don't have to give you a card to give you hope, right? One thing you got to understand is hope got to come from within you. So it ain't nothing that a tarot reader can say. It ain't nothing that the Bible can say. It ain't nothing that a shrink can say. If you don't don't make the changes within yourself, then ain't nothing ever going to be good for you, right? I could tell you a million things. Oh, you're gonna win the lottery or nothing like anything like that. And if you don't believe it, or if you don't achieve it, or whatever, if you don't accept it to be true, then that lottery I could give you the lottery numbers right now. If I tell you to go play 6445, right? And then tomorrow 6445 come out, but you didn't believe it, or you didn't take action, or whatever, it's not my fault. So so these cards, so you confirmed to me that you felt like you was performing a balancing act, right? You said that this card was on the money. So with that card, what do you mean orientation? What do you mean? So so the change can't come from the cards. The hope can't come from the cards. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give orientation, give guidance. Yeah. So again, like I said, this card is your hope, right? This card is your hope. So what do you want me to tell you? Oh, everything gonna be okay. Those people gonna magically leave you alone? Well, I can't tell you that if that's not on my mind and on my heart, right? But what I can tell you is that whatever this principality is that's leading the charge, you're gonna have to transform it. And it's gonna have to start within you first, right? So this upside down pentagram, right? What people call the devil, or you summon the devil with an upside down star. No, the upside down star is saying that you need to control your I am. So I'm asking you questions about what's going on. You said people was burying feathers in your yard and people harassing you. I'm asking you, what is they harassing you for? Is it because you from a different land, a different country? Is it because of your skin color? Is it because you slept with her boyfriend? Like, why is people harassing you? But what these cards is saying is that it's a transformation that need to happen, right? So you got the death card because I'm not from here. Okay, so I asked you 10 minutes ago, are you Mexican? I asked you like, where you from? What's going on? So this death card is a transformation card, okay? I don't want you to think anything bad about the death card. But what this death card is saying is that what this death card is saying that it's time for a major change to happen. So if you need to move, if you need to file a restraining order, it's a big change that need to happen, okay? But one thing is, like I tried to tell you before, this doesn't necessarily mean a priest. It means that there needs to be a death of some sort of principality or something like that that's got a stronghold on this situation. Zico, what's happening? What's going on, Zico? You Guyanese. Well, you need to dead this situation. This death card is saying that it's a total situation, right? This situation that you feel that's going on, people harassing you, stuff like that. You're not crazy. So what this death card is saying is that either you need to go ahead and chop somebody head off, or you need to figure out a way you can move, right? But one thing you can't do is to let them get you down. You can't be depressed, right? Because remember what I said. This upside down pentagram, the upside down star, it means that it's a I am. So that means that you need to gain control of your story right now. Zico, what's happening? I got you on the list, Zico. It's like two people ahead of you. Is that cool? Or you want me to hurry up? Zico, I think I seen you in a Flight Boss chat before. You fuck with Flight Boss? Yeah, I'm a stalker. Yeah, I'm a stalker. All right, let me reset the room real fast and say my little commercial. All right. Peace, love, health, and wealth vibe tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. If you would like a free general reading, then you need to type tarot guide me, but only after you like the video and subscribe to the channel, okay? Understand that I am more than just a tarot reader. I am a holistic life coach. I am a certified Reiki master. I'm an ordained minister and so much more. Okay, so if you would like to inquire about any of my services, you can text me or email me via the description box. Also, I have done thousands and thousands of free readings on YouTube, okay? And I'm still not monetized, by the way. But if you would like to reciprocate the energy, understand that everything that you donate to the channel will go directly to food, shelter, and water, right? I think I'm gonna go ahead and get some of them saucy nuggets because Stephanie sent me a 30 piece. So maybe tomorrow I'm gonna go get some of them saucy nuggets from Wendy's. All right. But yeah, y'all, I wear many hats. I'm more than just a tarot reader, okay? I just play one on TV. You know what I'm saying? So please consider hitting me up. You can donate to the channel. There's three different ways you can donate to the channel. That's in the description box. So far we got Carla on the list. We got Zico on the list. Girl next door. Did you want reading, or was you just in a cut being pretty? Was you just sitting back in the cut being pretty, or did you want to read? Who else? Am I missing somebody? We did Cuban. We working on Onika right now. Girl next door, you from New York, right? I got this pretty fine brown. Know what she about? Zico, you is pretty. Zico, this your real picture? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta see you without the makeup. I ain't saying you ugly, but I want to see what you look like without the makeup. I got this pretty fine brown. All right, Stephanie, I got you. Yeah, no, Onika, it's all good though. But I just want to know. That's why I was trying to ask you some clarifying questions. But like I said though, it's you. So with this death card is it's a major transformation that need to happen, right? Either you need to stand up for yourself and start kicking some ass, or You know what I'm saying? Or you need to go ahead and dead this situation and move. But you can't sit still, right? You can't sit still and you can't let these people get you down. You with me, Onika? Where you at? What city or what state are you in? Y'all still there? I don't see the chat moving. She said this about to be some quantum entanglement, intangible ass shit. Oh, you in Barbados, but you from Guyana? Why you say that? You talk about me and you getting married? That's what you talking about? Hey man, I come always. I be bare as fuck too. What you mean? You be barefaced? You got to think. I'm 33. I'm getting old. I don't know the lingo. You got to talk to me like I'm slow. So you mean you come bare? Meaning you come barefaced? Oh, you was a few minutes behind. Okay, you catching up. Healing moonlight. Why is everybody so late? She said, "Flight boss, you hip to fight boss too? Healing moonlight." Healing moonlight, you pretty too. Y'all can't do this to me. All these pretty women in my chat, man. That's your mom? Wait, Zico, how old is you? You adult, right? How old is y'all? You look like you about, I ain't gonna lie, you look like a healthy 40. She only 20? Sheesh. All right. Man. Dang. I'm 33. You only 20. Lord have mercy. What's up, mom? You taking applications then? You taking applications, mom? All right, who was next? Let me go back in the chat. Who was next? I gotta go all the way back. So who was next after this? Beyond the universe. Did you want to? Are you still here beyond the universe? You never told me if you wanted a card or not. Giggles, are you still in here? I know Giggles was waiting on a card, right? So we wait. So Giggles, um, what was the Beyond the Universe? Giggles. They've been in the chat for a while. And then who else we got? Carla. So I think Carla might be next. I ain't got my list. I don't got my paper. I shall compensate you for your time, sir. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. May I have a reading? Yeah, all right. So for it's a lot of new people here in the chat. Girl next door. I don't know if she's still here or not. Let me see. Let me go back in the chat and see if she's still here. All right, so let me reset the room. Let me say my little commercial, and then we're gonna get an official list started. Cause I wasn't. Because I'm not in the algorithm, I wasn't expecting to have so many people come into my chat. So let me get a pen and a paper. But first thing first, let me say my little thing real fast, all right? So I'm peace, love, health, and wealth vibe tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. So I can get a list going, right? Let's see who's in the chat and who is actually waiting on a reading, okay? So if you would like a reading, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then type tarot guide me. Okay, so here, um, my name is King Fee, King of the Tarot. I'm more than just a tarot reader. I just play one on TV. In all seriousness, though, I am more than just a tarot reader, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any gentlemen in the chat. But when I say I'm more than just a tarot reader, I'm a certified nutritionist. So I might not be able to diagnose or cure anything, right? But I can help you come up with a healthy regimen and teach you about the basics of biochemistry, okay? In addition to a certified nutritionist, I'm also a certified life coach. Like, I actually got certificates for being a life coach. I didn't just wake up one day and call myself a life coach, okay? Um, so I am what I like to call a holistic life coach, where I look at your whole life in general, right? What you eat, what you do in your spare time, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, my job as a life coach is to help you see your potential and to help you maximize your potential. Okay, that is my job. Okay. In addition to being a life coach, I'm also a certified Reiki master. I've been certified as a Reiki master since 2021. Rest in peace to Cookie. Rest in peace to my mother, Cookie, y'all. She passed away right after I got my certification. So shout out to her. But yeah, Reiki is a Japanese term that means universal life force energy. So, as a Reiki master, my job is to channel the energy and direct it uh, for the best purposes possible, right? To help clear energetic blockages that you might have and to help you heal from anything that you might need a healing from. Okay. I'm an ordained minister. I've been ordained as a minister for about 2, 3 years. I can't remember. So be on the lookout for my Bible study. Yeah, I wear many hats. I'm probably forgetting some stuff. So if you want to inquire about any of my services, please, please, please text me or email me. Okay, you can do that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you can find my email and my phone number in the description box. Also, I have done thousands of free readings on YouTube. I'm not joking. I am dead serious. Ask Stephanie. She's been around for most of them. I have done thousands of free readings on YouTube. So, to reciprocate the energy, please donate to the channel. Anything that you donate to the channel will go directly to food, shelter, and water. All right. I am a full-time content creator. I got, DoorDash and all of that stuff, but I want to make this my full-time job, y'all. So since I'm not monetized yet, I'm stuck begging for donations right now. And if you do feel called to donate to the channel, please type donation in the line where they ask you, either it's gonna ask you like what you sending this money for, or it might say like notes or something like that. Just type donation. It's going to help me with my taxes and it's going to help you with your taxes. Also, in addition to me doing Bible studies, spiritual studies, I am going to be having my own tarot school pretty soon, okay? I will be having a tarot school pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that announcement as well. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a story to tell, if you're a content creator, if you're a tarot reader, if you're a medium, you see ghosts, whatever, I am starting a series on my channel. You're probably not going to get paid. I'm gonna let you know that up front, right? But I'm starting a series called Highlighting the Lightworkers, where I will be interviewing people who have a bright light to shine for the world, okay? I was a person who was alone for most of my spiritual journey. I was born and raised in the projects and in the slums, so I never really had anybody that helped me out on the spiritual side of things, right? Not even in church. I didn't go to church growing up, nothing. So I know what it's like to be lonely on your journey. So I want to be able to help light the pathway for other people. Um, so one way I'm going to do that is starting um, a series where I have people tell their stories and whatever to help people who might be alone on their journey, who looking for confirmation. All right. So I think that might be all of my announcements. Here we normally do free readings, free general readings. I ask for a minimum donation if you want to ask a specific question, and if you do want to ask a specific question, then there is some do's and don'ts to tarot. And I have posted some of those do's and don'ts, and I posted some sample questions on my community section of my YouTube channel. Okay, so Zico said, "Amen, we got you," and she also said, "Treat yourself. We sending you a little love." Well, thank you for that. If anybody do donate to the channel, understand that I don't have my notifications on, right? So since I don't have my notifications on, I won't be able to shout you out. So if you do want to shout out, just type in the chat, "Hey, check your email," or something like that, and then I'll check my email and I'll give you a shout out, okay? Because I'm operating off of two phones right here. Like I read the chat on one, and then I record on another. And Rich, I gotta get that right because I got my tripod. So all right, so that's a little bit better. So yeah, so for anybody who's still in the chat, thank y'all for liking the video. Shout out to everybody. If you are new here, type Vibe Tribe. If you are new here, type Vibe Tribe. One for the plug and one for the load. You was so funny. That's funny because I got a breadwinner tattoo. So shout out to you. I don't know. You kind of pretty, but you listen to Kevin Gates. I'm scared. I'm scared, mama. I'm scared. You know too. You sound like you a little gangster. All right. Vintage memory. Okay, so we got people that's sitting around in the chat being creeps that's not even chatting, but I'm happy you here. I'm just joking. All right, so for all of the new people here, you're going to see a whole bunch of green hearts flood the chat, okay? So let me explain to you why you are seeing those four green hearts, okay? So first thing first, we're dealing with the numerology aspect of it, okay? Well, you're going to have to be talkative if you pulling up in my chat, because how else am I going to know you here, sweetheart? So, for everybody who is new here, you are seeing four green hearts here in the chat being spammed, okay? So, first thing first, the color green represents the heart chakra, right? She is Scorpio too. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. All right. So, in addition, you're going to have to explain that one to me, sweetheart. So, in addition to the color green representing the heart chakra, the reason why we use four hearts is because it's made a called green heart. That's what it's about. That's funny. Y'all is funny, giving my chat some life tonight. That's what's up. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank all you beautiful ladies for coming and blessing my chat, man. Okay, so the four green hearts represents peace, love, health, and wealth, and which I'm wishing you. The number four represents balance, stability, law, and order, and which I'm wishing you. The number four represents the fourth chakra in the seven chakra system. And also The number four represents the four elements in which we need to balance out to truly be in tune with the fifth, okay? So, now that you have been officially initiated into the Vibe Tribe, it is now your responsibility to welcome others the way we have welcomed you. All right. So, in addition to you, what you mean you can't find the name? I don't understand. So, in addition to using the green hearts to welcome people, we also use the green hearts to drown out the haters when they come in the building as well. Okay, so that's whenever y'all see the four green hearts, either we welcoming somebody or we drowning out a hater. Okay, so welcome to the Vibe Tribe, ladies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My bad. That kiss just slipped out. My bad. All right. So who was next on the list? We got Carla. I think Carla came in before Zico, and Zico came in before Moonlight. So you must not know the song. No, I don't know the song. I kind of separated myself from the music industry and all of that stuff, man, because my spiritual journey that I'm on, I can't be in tune with that shit. Yeah, I feel you on that, Eco. Yeah, that green, yeah, the color green is for the heart chakra. Yeah, I can't listen to it. Even my dude Kevin Gates, man. Like I said, I got a breadwinner tattoo. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do it no more, man. I can't do it. Now, don't get me wrong. Like it is some songs that I might hear every once in a while. Like when Rich Homie Quan passed away, I turned on the little Rich Homie, but I can't really do that music no more, man. I can't do it. So who first? Is we doing Carla first? So like I said, generally, y'all, we just do general readings here. Because when I first started doing readings, I used to let people pick and choose, and that it just got crazy. So I figured we just do general readings, and if people want a deeper, more intricate reading, then they can book with me or something like that. So so we're gonna go with Carla, and then Zico, and then maybe what's her name? Hill and Moonlight. So are y'all roommates? Like y'all say y'all mother and daughter, like what's the coincidence that both of y'all pull up in the chat? Are y'all roommates or how does this work? Where y'all from? Y'all from the Yeah, you can't get her out. Kick her out. Because the flight boss relevant. I ain't even gonna lie. I never seen you in flight boss chat for real. I saw that you share his video. Cause I be checking to see if people be trolls and whatnot. So I be going to their pages. But yeah, I fuck with Flight Boss, man. Flight Boss cool. His content kind of changed. His content kind of changed, but I still fuck with him though. He cool people. She got up the ladder, climbed in my bathroom window. After the reading, chill, NIEE. Prosperity. You got it. If you want to ask me a question, you're gonna have to make a donation, sweetheart, or sir, or whatever, whoever you are. All right. So Carla, let's get Carla out the way. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Carla. Where you from? How old you is? Tell me what's going on. Are you single? You ready to mingle? Prosperity was a troll. If you haven't noticed, that's why I didn't respond. Uh-oh, Carla. It's a transformation that's happening right now. Chilly, 44, single, jobless, Leo. Okay. All right, Carla. Do you do galactic signatures? I don't know what a galactic signature is, madam. You got to teach me about that one. All right. So, first thing first, the 10 is the completion of a cycle, right? It's you got it, cosmic energy. That doesn't say anything specific to me. That to me, that's a catch-all term because I can to me when I hear cosmic energy, that just mean I deal a lot with cosmic energy. I'm a Reiki master, so you talking about do I do like light language from Pleiades and stuff like that? If you talking about that kind of stuff, then no, I don't do that kind of stuff. I've been stabbed in the heart. Luca Brasi selling kilos. All right, Carla. So real quick, Carla, what is this card saying to you? It's not death. It might look like death, but let me explain to you why it's not death, right? A lot of people take this card and say you've been betrayed, stabbed in the back and stuff like that. But one thing that's important about this card is he holding up a mudra, right? He holding up a mudra in his hand. And the other thing about this card is those clouds is going away if you pay attention. So it's definitely change, right? So by definition of the card, yeah, you could have been stabbed in the back, okay? Hold on one second, y'all. Let me look at something real fast. Milk Marie. A lot of people, yeah, he got a mudra. So that means he's channeling energy. I forgot to say tarot got me. I am turtle in the shell. Ha ha ha. Okay, so he got a mudra, which means he's channeling energy from the universe, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So this person isn't dead per se. Remember, everything about tarot is symbolic. So this means that everything is representing something, right? So what this is saying is that, especially by it being a golden dawn, right? If you don't know what the golden dawn is, then you need to do some research, right? But there's a golden dawn on the horizon. So that this means that whatever this person has been going through the story of the swords, this person is finally over, right? It's finally over. All right. So really quick, the 10 itself, right, is ones and zeros. What is that called? Binaural code or whatever it's called? Something, something, something. Okay, so the 10 itself is the chain. It means it's the completion. So the swords represents the air element, binary code. Thank you. Ones and zeros is binary code. Thank you for that, Zico. Yeah, exactly. So what this I'm gonna get to that in a second. So remember, the sword suit represents the air element, okay, and the air element represents the mind, right? So that means that the sword represents thoughts, new ideas, communication, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So remember, every suit tells a story, right? The major arcana tells a story, right? It starts with the Fool card and it ends with the what is it called? The World card. It tells a story, right? So the the Ace of Swords to the King of Swords tell a story. Okay, so right here, what this is saying is that those thoughts, those negative emotions, those intrusive thoughts, is finally you finally hit rock bottom. Okay, you find this is you getting drunk and high, waking up face first on the beach with the police getting ready to arrest you, right? This is you reaching rock bottom. Okay, so what this is saying is that your thoughts have been plaguing you for so long, and you didn't go get help. You didn't, you know what I'm saying, deal with things correctly, and they finally outweighed you. They finally outnumbered you. So, in order for you to change, you had to go through what they call the dark night of the soul, right? You had to go through the the stages of grieving, of the just stages of transformation, period. Okay, Carla. So what this is saying is that it's time for you to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and to move on so you can become the page, so you can become the knight, so you can become the king, so you can become the queen, right? And I'm not saying that you're going to change genders because those just represent personality traits. But what I'm saying is that maybe you've been dealing. What's up, Christina? How you doing, beautiful? I've been feeling. How does thoughts go away? So what this is saying is that these words represents thoughts, memories, anything that can make you depressed, but it's dealing with the mind, okay? So have you been dealing with depressing thoughts or thoughts of I can't, or thoughts of shoulda, coulda, woulda, or thoughts of just any type of negative thoughts, right? Have you been dealing with any negative stimulus? Because if so, then this card is saying that this cycle is over. So this means that you reached the basement. It's only up from here. That's what this card is saying. Okay, so maybe us meeting, all finger formations mean different things. Familiar with 15-dimensional time matrix universal, 5 fingers represents density, 3 fingers represents 3 dimension. There are 3 dimensions, 1 density, 5 density. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. All right. So, so maybe you meeting me here, or maybe you're going to learn some strategies in the future. You receive therapy. Okay. So whatever this is saying is that you need to remain optimistic first and last, because now that cycle is over. But the first thing you got to do is tell yourself that the things from the past that caused you pain is over. First thing first is you gotta have that conversation with yourself. Because if you don't have that conversation with yourself, if you can't convince yourself that the things from the past is over, then you're not going to be able to truly heal properly. Okay? So the first thing first is you got to get right with your mind. The swords is dealing with the air element. So you got to balance out your air element first and foremost before anything happens. So my question to you is, you dropping these big words in there. What is a plane? What is consciousness? What does density mean? What is these words meaning? Yeah, so yeah. I don't know how familiar you are with what does the word quantum mean? You dropping all these big words in the chat, but what you got to tell me what these words mean. And I'm not saying that you don't know what they mean, but what I'm saying is that tell me what they mean. Because it's one thing for you to tell me all of these big words, but how can it help me if I don't know what they mean? But yeah, get control of that air element. Maybe you can go ahead and Google the symbology of the air element and come back and let me know what you find out. But like I said, you just be rest assured, because this card is signaling the end of a cycle for you. So that means all the hard work and everything that you've been putting in, this is a confirmation that you're on the right track, okay? Quantum healing is interesting. It's going to the subconscious to get the root of the problem instead of figuring out the problem. I think you're saying the same thing. I think getting to the root of the problem is figuring out the problem. Okay, so who was next after Miss Carla? Was it Zico? Yeah, I am tired. 3:30 a.m. Never say when. It's 5 in the morning. I think I'm addicted to the struggle. All right, so we got Zico. She said, nah. Nah, what? That's because I'm lonely. So, Zico, you don't want to read, and is that what you're saying? All right. All right, Ms. Zico, let's see what the cards got in store for you, Ms. Zico, with your cute self, your pretty self. I got this pretty fine brown Just never mind. No, 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 no. Ain't no never mind. I understand what you're saying. But my thing is that like we for somebody who do the work might be able to understand you. For a person who doesn't do the work, only thing they see is just a bunch of big words. So my guru told me that you really don't know nothing unless you can explain it to a 5-year-old and explain it to a college professor. So me saying certain things is not for you to give up or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Is you got to be able to break things down to the basic terms. Because there's a lot of people. Because there's a lot of people who, like I was talking about tarot earlier, it's a lot of people that just pull out a tarot card and say this mean this and this mean that. But a lot of people they just only going based off of what they heard somebody else say, right? They can't sit down and tell you, right? I'm about to pull a random card real fast before I do your reading, right? They can't tell you what a wand means. They can't tell you what these salamanders mean. They can't tell you what this red feather means, right? They can't tell you what these pyramids mean. You understand? They can't tell you what these colors mean on this person. You understand what I'm saying? She said, I think Healing Moonlight wanted a reading. I'm not sure if she got hers. One person before me wanted one too, then Christina. I can't see the entire chat. So it's been a lot of people who came in and out. But based off the people who I see who is active in the chat right now, Zico and Zico and Moonlight pretty much came in around the same time. I don't think it was nobody who came in the chat in between them. I got this pretty fine brown. Is prosperity still in the chat? I didn't make a list. When I did the call to make the list, it's only like one or two people. So if you in the chat and if you waiting on a reading, type Vibe Tribe in the chat right now so I can see who's all waiting for a reading. Let's go ahead because I don't got my notebook and I'm too lazy to go get my notebook. So let me find a scratch piece of paper or something somewhere. I'm gonna use this book. All right. There ain't no empty pages in this book. All right. So Zico up next. Prosperity. Are you still here, Prosperity? It's telling me it's only two people in the chat. I don't know if it's accurate or not. So we're gonna do Zico now, and then we're gonna do Moonlight. What's y'all ethnicity? Y'all look mixed. Are y'all mixed? So we're gonna do Moonlight. All right. Vintage. So we're gonna do Moonlight, then we're gonna do Vintage. And then we're gonna do Christina. Christina. Did you pull a page of wands? Because that speaks for itself. You said it before vintage? Vintage had been in the chat before you, I thought. All right, I'll switch the two then. One, two, three. All right, so we're gonna do Zico. We're gonna do vintage. No, Zico, Moonlight, Christina, then vintage. Look, ladies, I got a potty and I'm about to get some water, okay? Because my mouth is dry. I've been talking for 2 hours and I ain't drink no water. So give me a second. Is that all right? Can I have a second, ladies? Before we go another round, another round, another round. All right, ladies, y'all ready for round two? Y'all ready for round two? She say, I'm from the Filipino. Yeah, you my Filipino bae. Needs a water break. Hits the blunt real quick. Y'all 420 friendly? I go get the vape. We can chop it up. Y'all 420 friendly? If you 420 friendly, type 420 in the chat. Man, I've been on here for 140 minutes. Now I don't even really smoke like that no more. I'm trying to detox my body. You know what I'm saying? But I do got a vape pen. I can go grab that bitch real quick. Tariq, what's up, Tariq? Shout out to Tariq. Shit. I'll fuck around. We look at them numbers. All right, so look, we all right, let me close the list now. So this was gonna happen, ladies. I'm gonna do these last couple readings because the readings like always be draining your boy. And we gonna go another round. I got Blue Dream and I don't like it because I don't like indica. I mean I don't like sativa. So I don't even know why I bought it. And when I do start back smoking, I'm going back to the flower. I'm not fucking with these vape pens, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that, but I close the list. List closed. $3 readings in effect. All right. So the list closed. Yeah, I don't need sativa. Sativa, people are like, oh, I need energy or I need help creating stuff. I don't need none of that. I need to be able to focus. I need to sit down and focus. I don't get how people say sativa make you focus. If anything, indica is kind of like Ritalin. I think I need Ritalin. It make me calm down. I don't have a problem with inspiration or nothing like that. I just need to be able to sit down so I can focus on one thing at a time. Like I'm a natural multi. Well, you don't like the hair rush from sativa? Me either. Yeah, nah, they cool, but when you ain't got bud to go with it, it's not the same. What's not the same? Yeah. We is I'm not gonna say right here right now, but the vows, I don't know what the vow is. The vapes. Yeah, them bitches is too much. You don't need 90% THC. I'm sorry. That's just crackhead status. Weed is the new crack. I said that shit like 15 years ago. Weed is the new crack, y'all. Yeah, you don't need 98%, 92%. Shit, even the vape pens that be like 70 something percent, you don't need all that shit. Yeah, I mean, I really want to. I can't even say what I really want to say, but for real, I don't even want to. I don't even want to promote the use of weed, especially THC, especially the vape pens, the high concentration, because it's there's some viruses and shit that's out here that feed off of THC, and yeah, man, the community is suffering. And it just so happened that these illnesses is floating around out here and then weed becoming legal at the same time. So it's just like weed is cool, but weed, mm, mm, not they. Hold on, y'all.
So it just so happened that there's some illnesses out here that weed makes worse, and weed isn't the cure for everything. There is some things out here that weed make worse, and so we gotta be careful, man. We definitely gotta be careful out here because it's ugly. It's so ugly out here, man. It's ugly. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
I can't say too much, man. Because I don't know what I can and can't say. I don't even know if I said too much already. It's a band-aid fix for the large crack in the dam. I don't get it, but I'm quite sure you know what you're talking about, but I don't understand that one, vintage. All right, Zico, let's see what these cards is saying. So say it with me 3 times 3. All right, say, tarot got me, 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 tarot got me. Helen Moonlight, what is your ethnicity or your race, whatever you identify as? All right, lovers and friends. Okay, so Zico, you got the Two of Cups. Okay, so remember, two. It is 420 on the East Coast. You're absolutely right. It's funny. Okay, so Zico, you got 420. All right, so first thing first. Oh, I'm tripping. I said you got 420. You got the Two of Cups. Y'all got me fried out. Whoa, y'all got me fried out here, man. She said, y'all got me over here tripping. Okay, so 420 on the clock. You got this, okay? So the Two of Cups is one of my favorite cards, and it's not for what you think, okay? So sometimes the Two of Cups could mean that you might be entering a relationship or you could be meeting a loved one, okay? But most importantly, this Two of Cups, good looking out, Tariq. Shout out to Tariq for the donation. All right, so this remember the two is all about balance and duality, but it also could be partnership as well, okay? So then when you're looking at the cups represents love or emotions, intuition, etc. Some of the cup cards is more about intuition, other cup cards are more about love and emotions, okay? So here we got a masculine figure and a feminine figure. Self alignment, being present in the moment. What are you saying? That's what the card is telling you? I like, I like that. I like. Ooh, Zico, you is cute and you smart. Oh, no, you absolutely right. So not only could this card be um a moment in which you could be building a relationship with somebody, but this also could mean that you could be building a relationship with yourself as well. You understand what I'm saying? So not only could this be man and woman on a physical level on a third dimension, but on the higher or the lower dimensions, this could be masculine, feminine, right? This could be the even exchange. Watch out, she taking over doing everybody's reads here. Moonlight, you never even answered my question, Moonlight. While you talking about what she talking about, you supposed to be talking to me. All right. So whatever this, I won't say balancing that, but whatever this energetic exchange is that you're going to be entering, maybe you already entering it, or no, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. I understand. But no, it's good that you able to read the cards because it helps you be more in tune with the energy that's present. Because remember, the card to me, the cards is all about synchronicity. The card, but this is your card though, so it really don't matter. Like you supposed to be in tune with your card. I'm happy that you in tune with your card. But like I was saying though, this energetic exchange, whether it's internal or if it's going to be something that's in an external environment, is going to be very healthy for you. Okay, so look out for you. Look out to be able. Look out. I can't get my words right. What is it that I want to say? Look out for this, whatever this energy exchange that's going on to go on in your life, right? Look at it to be healing. Look at it to help you elevate, okay? And the reason why I'm saying that is because in the middle of the card, everybody always miss this card. It's two things. We got a house on the hill, okay? But we also got the conduces that's leading to a griffin. Okay, so it's heavy, 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 heavy symbology here in this card, right? Everybody always focus on them exchanging the cups, right? But she got a wreath and he got a crown of roses. Okay, so that means something. But also, this conducive right here means something, right? This is also the hospital sign, right? This is the medical sign. But this also represents what? Kundalini rising as well. Okay. So this is telling me that it's going to be heavy sacral chakra energy here, where all of your chakras can be utilized and aligned, but it's going to be some healing energy here. And that healing energy is going to push you towards a griffin. So understand what is the symbology of a griffin? I'm gonna sit back and wait. What is the symbology of a griffin? What does it symbolically mean? Come on, man. We got 18 people in the chat. Hit that like button, y'all. Oh, why y'all do that? Hit that like button, y'all. Help your boy out. My camera just went out. Can y'all see the screen? What? You saying a griffin means protection or strength? Google it. Go ahead and Google it. Google, take your time. Go Google symbology of griffin. Well, what's one that resonate with you? But most importantly, you got to think about the people who design these cards and what perspective that they think about think about the perspective in which they came from. I got you, Tariq, and you're gonna be the last one. You're gonna be the last one, Tariq. Okay, so what this is saying is that you're gonna tap into that Griffin energy, but you gotta properly exchange these energies. And within these proper exchange of energies, you got to go ahead and heal yourself. And in the midst of you healing yourself, you're going to be elevated to a mythical creature like status. Okay? So think about the caduceus, think about the snakes as a ladder in which the griffin is the goat. But it's not something that you have to do. A lion is strength, eagle is protection. So I'm getting very much pick and choose your battles. Okay? That's good. I like the fact that the cards can resonate with you. But it is very subjective, but it's also very objective as well because there is a certain type of people with a certain type of school of thought that designed the cards. It's not just, you know what I'm saying? Like the people who designed the cards designed every single card with a certain idea in mind. Yes. But again, that's on the mental, what people call the spiritual level. That's on the mental level. I'm not gonna. It mm, 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 mm. How can I? Spiritual and mental was one and the same. Inner space and outer space is one and the same. So this energy exchange, whether it's going to be within or without, is going to elevate you moving forward. So I don't know if this is going to be a future boyfriend. I don't know if you going to book a coaching session with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what this is saying to you, but but be on the lookout for elevation. Okay. All right, another card that's dealing with duality. Okay, so what I another and then of course, so we got the theme with your reading of Egyptian mythical creatures. We got a theme in this reading for you with that. Okay, so you also got the Chariot card. So be on the lookout for the number 7 in your life as well. Okay, so really quick before I move on to the next person, with this Chariot card, I gotta ask you a question. What floats your boat? Like, what motivates you to move forward? What motivates you to get up, get out of bed, and do whatever it is that you do? What's the vision that you see for yourself moving forward in the future? And the reason why I'm asking this is because this Chariot card is a person who is well rounded, well protected, but they all also are battle tested. Okay. This is a person who has been through the bottom and on their way to the top. Like they've been out there in a quote unquote field. You get what I'm saying? What's that little emoji? I can't really see it that good. You giving me the side eye? Are you saying that the card is unlimited potential? But again, with this card, right, you got the balance of duality. You got the yin and the yang. Making sure everyone around me is content, but Taurus, Moon, and emotional insecurity conflicts with that. Emotional insecurity. Emotional security. Well, you might have to put yourself first. However you see it is how you roll. Pick your ride. Ride is how you see it. She's capable of unlimited potential. It's time for a shift, lovely. Let go of home. I don't know. I what I'm getting from this is so if I could combine these two cards, separation between the two. So what I feel like is that you within yourself is going to have to balance your masculine and your feminine, right? Period, point blank. And within the balance, right? Within the exchange of the masculine and feminine, right? Because remember, masculine doesn't mean big muscles and a big beard and dirty boots. And feminine doesn't mean high heels, big boobs, and big booties. Even though we all love them, but that's not what that means. Masculine versus feminine is character traits. Is polarity. Okay. So you have to. What I feel intuitively is that there is a balancing act of being laid back and letting things come to you versus going out and being a go getter. You understand what I'm saying? Being a planner and versus being a person who goes with the flow. I feel like that is where your balancing act is going to have to come. I don't think maybe it could mean relationship, but what I see for you, I feel like you have to really truly balance out masculine versus feminine within yourself. Because like I said, masculine doesn't mean taking out the trash. Feminine doesn't mean I got to be in the kitchen cooking. That is not what it means at all whatsoever. And anybody who tells you being feminine means get done, they're lying to you. If anybody tell you, "Oh, I'm feminine because I wear high heels," they confused. They don't know what the word feminine means. If they ever tell you a gay man is feminine, that is not true. Again, we confuse gender roles with masculine versus feminine, okay? So your duality, you're gonna have to figure out your duality. Where can you better yourself on the feminine scale, and where can you better yourself on the masculine scale? And balance them out, right? And with this chariot, like I said, this chariot, the person on the chariot, first of all, if you're looking at the symbolism of the card, right? Let's look at what's going on in the card. Do I got something up? I don't got really nothing to point things out with. Let me use this. So first thing first, we look at the canopy, right? We looking at the canopy, and I'm a catch up to the chat in a second. This is almost over. But first thing first, we got a lot of stars here. So that means that this person, right, with the crown got an arc, and then look at how many points is on the stars. And then look at the stars here. So this is a person, who is very in tune with the spiritual element. This is a person who's in tune with the universe. Okay, remember, when you talk about a star, you're just talking about different suns, what we call a sun. That's what stars are. So stars emit photons, which is information. So we are cosmically connected. That means that crown chakra is really is hitting on something, for lack of a better term, okay? So remember, this is a warrior. Even though that this person is dressed all nice, this is a warrior. So this is an active principle. This is not a passive principle. You understand what I'm saying? So this person itself is very balanced because being in tune with the inner is feminine, but this person has on armor, so that is very masculine in itself, okay? So at the end of the day, look, we got crescent moons right here. You see what I'm saying? We got the faces. Look at the face of the moon. That's right here. See, a lot of people talk about tarot, but they don't really break these tarot cards down. Look at the faces on the moon. This one smiling, this one angry. Again, what is it showing you? Balance. Again, you understand what I'm saying? The sphinxes right here. The sphinxes, black and white, white and black. Balance again. So you're going to have to go through the fire, but you're going to come out purified. And the fire is going to be you getting in tune with yourself. It's you. Nobody else can help you grow. It's you growing. All right. So we're gonna move on. But what I feel for you to help you elevate and move forward is you gotta balance your light and your dark, your masculine and your feet and your feminine. All right. So let's get to moonlight. All right, moonlight. So you gonna answer my question, Moon? So what's the answer? Man, we've been on here for almost 3 hours. It's been a while since I did a 3 hour live, man. What you mean? It's all good. If you don't remember, then it's okay. All right. So you got the nine of pentacles. Okay. So first thing first, look at the number. All right. So the number itself tells a story. So the number nine represents wholeness, perfusion. What's the key terms that uh 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 my brain is going blank right now. So the nine deals with wholeness, perfusion, having a sense of accomplishment. The nine also deals with fulfillment. Okay, so the pentacles itself represents, of course, the first thing first you think about is money, but also the the pinnacle could represent anything that you deem valuable, right? Money is just the even exchange tool, right? To keep us from arguing. Like, my watermelons is worth more than your goats. You know what I'm saying? So we put money into place so we don't have to argue about what costs more, what's more valuable, okay? So remember, the nine is about having a sense of accomplishment, right? Perfusion, meaning that we bringing things together. Okay, so if you pay attention to the symbols, or if you pay attention to what's going on here, the the person is a balanced being, right? Some people say it's a woman. You know what I'm saying? But it's a very balanced androgynous being. And they are in the midst of a garden. And the garden is not only very lush, but it's also very fruitful. The garden is very, very fruitful. You understand what I'm saying? So, what this is saying is that either you are, or you could be entering a point in your life to where you could be feeling very accomplished, very fruitful on a physical level, right? This could mean that cars, your money, your clothes, your whatever, okay? But the thing is that this person is very laid and relaxed, okay? So this person is has a very proud sense of accomplishment, and they, for lack of better term, has taken a foot off the gas a little bit. However, we got a bird with blinders. Okay. That no, that is not your baby picture with your helmet. Okay. In moonlight. That is not a picture. That is actually a falcon with blinders on. Okay. So this falcon represents the air element. Okay. So we got heavy earth in this card, right, dealing with the pentacles. And then we got heavy air element dealing with the bird. But we also got heavy, there's a lot of yellow in this card, okay? Let me bring it all together for you. All right. So having this falcon representing the air element, you can't hear me? Or maybe it's just the Wi-Fi. Hello? Can you can you hear me now? The rain is gone. What about now? Can you hear me? Let me know when y'all can hear me. All right, so what's the last thing you heard me say? Hit that like button. All right, so as I was closing out this reading, one thing that I was saying was that what I was saying was that even though this person is relaxed, this person didn't get there by accident, right? So this person actually has a laser focus, right? So that means that they did the inner work and they got a laser focus, right? So that means that this is a person who was able to put their mind, whatever they put their mind to, they can achieve because they did the inner work, because they got rid of the pain, because they got rid of the negative memories, because they got rid of the negative attitude or the negative, the negative personality traits, the toxic thoughts, the toxic ideas, the toxic habits, okay? Because this person has purified themselves, they receiving the abundance in which they was meant to have because they did the mental purification. I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm saying. Like, what have you heard? So at the end of the day, like I said, the nine is all about having a sense of pride, having a sense of accomplishment. Okay, so you combine the nine with the earth element, which is represented by the pentacles. This is a person who has accomplished many things. Maybe you got a nice house, a nice car, maybe you got a couple dollars in the bank. But this nine of pentacles is a person who has a sense of accomplishment in the survival slash money department. You understand what I'm saying? And that person didn't get there by accident. This person has done the work mentally and emotionally, right? So they can sit back and relax. Okay? And evidence of that is that bird being trained. All right? That's the recap. You got me, Hell and Moonlight, before we move on? But I just did a recap. Did you hear the recap? So, long story short, this person has built a very comfortable life for themselves, and they did it through self-discipline. So the key for you moving forward, the key for you having the sense of accomplishment that you want in your life, you're going to obtain it through self-discipline, okay? So my question to you is, where can you sharpen your discipline at? All right, who turn is it next? Another nine card. All right, Christina. So you also got another nine card, okay? So instead of this card, so the nines, like I said, is all about wholeness, having a sense of accomplishment, right? But instead of it being in the money department, this one is saying that it's for the love department. So nobody heard nothing I said. Other people heard it. I don't know if it's something wrong with y'all Wi-Fi, but other people heard it. And thank y'all for the. I see. I got a cash app from Miss Tiff. Thank you, whoever Miss Tiff is. Yeah, it's a fulfillment card, but it's in the love department. Okay, so the difference between the nine of pentacles, which was the card before, was that The person in the Nine of Pentacles had a sense of fulfillment because they did the mental work to become more disciplined. Okay, so the last card was the Nine of Pentacles. And remember, the Pentacles is all about the earth element, right? So that deals with survival, that deals with social status, that deals with money and the things that money can buy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So when we're talking about the nines itself, the nines is wholeness, perfusion, accomplishment, pride, balance, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But the difference is that this person has achieved wholeness in the love department. Okay. So the other person was had to deal with self-discipline when it came down to aspects of money. Okay, so the last card for Healing Moonlight was the person who became self-disciplined with their money. Okay. But when we looking at the Nine of Cups, what this is saying is that this is a person who has done the work on themselves emotionally. And since you did the work on yourself emotionally, now you can start to open up and give your love to other people, no matter if it's romantic love or friendship or whatever it is, right? You got to open your heart up and have unconditional love for people. You know, whether that's giving them advice or whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? So that card is confirmation for you. Okay, so since you saying that that card is confirmation for you, I'll go ahead and pull you another card to see. Okay, and you also got the Queen of Cups. All right. So again, this is saying that you are going to be balanced very emotionally, but remember, the queen is a person who is in control of their I am, right? The queen is a person who's very self aware. Okay, so because you have done the work on yourself, because you have healed from the past trauma, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Again, you are able to be that calm, balanced, even killed person for other people. Okay. This Queen of Cups is a call for you to listen to your intuition. Okay, the Queen of Cups is a call for you to listen to your gut feeling, right? This Queen of Cups is a very psychic or so they know that things are going to happen before the person is going to say something. They might think about a part of a conversation, the conversation even happened. Okay, so I want you to be able to recognize that about yourself. And moving forward, I want you to be able to ask yourself what it is that I need to know for the future. Because right now, you're going to be able to be in tune with yourself and you're going to be able to get answers faster than ever before right now. Okay? So stay in tune with the angels, right? Stay in tune with positivity, stay in tune with love, and you will reap what you sow, okay? Yo, it's telling me I got 0 people in the chat. Is nobody in the chat? It's telling me I got all right, it's telling me I got 1 person in the chat. I don't know what's going on, but are y'all here? Okay, we got Vintage here. It say Christina here. It's telling me I only got 1 person in the chat. I don't know what's going on. Now it would say 0 again. Okay. Yeah, you welcome, Christina. So that's it. We just got Christina and Vintage in the chat. That's it. How many people do it say is in the chat in y'all on y'all screen? What you call them, ladies? Did y'all leave? Moonlight, Tariq, Moonlight, and Zico. Did y'all leave? Huh. Okay, everybody left. All right. Well, I don't know because they kept saying that they couldn't hear me and stuff. So, all right. Well, I guess we're gonna get vintage. We're gonna get you your card vintage, and I guess we're gonna move on. One 190 minutes. I'm pooped. I don't know. Maybe they were just trolling or something. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Yeah, now it says two people in the chat, so maybe they did leave. But it kept saying zero. So I don't know what that was about. All right. Well, my wisdom tooth been killing me, so I'm about to go ahead and read you your card. Vintage. Vintage, this your first time here, Vintage? I don't think I met you before. Thank you for sticking around. I know you've been hanging around for a while. Hopefully I was able to teach you or enlighten you or motivate you or, hopefully you get a positive reaction from being here. All right. All right. Vintage, you got the star card, okay? So so very similar um so the star card is a very special card in the tarot. The star card is a card that is not like many other cards. So one thing, if I could sum this card up before I break down the symbology of it, it's renewed. mm, mm, So it's spiritual enlightenment through unconditional love. Okay, so if I can sum it up, it's spiritual enlightenment through unconditional love. Okay, so let me break this down for you. Okay, first thing first, we got the 7 stars, which represents the 7 chakras, right? So this is a person who's fully in tune. Okay, and how did they get fully in tune? By stripping away all of the layers of a person. So whenever you see a naked person in tarot, that is only saying that the naked person is has stripped away um say for example, what does it mean to be a man? What does it mean to be a woman? What does it mean to be successful? Or what does it mean to be happy? What you know what I'm saying? This is a person who stripped away all of the distractions, all of the we not worried about baby oil, we not worried about the election. You understand what I'm saying? This is a person who has purified themselves, right? And if you notice one thing, the foot is not in the water, it's on the water. Okay? So what other figure walked on water? You understand? And how can you walk on water? So in order for you to walk on water, you got to be very light. Okay? And you got to be how do you become very light? By tapping into unconditional love. So this is a person who has done the work spiritually, unlocked all 7 chakras, and the fastest way to do it is through love. Point blank period. Okay? And through this spiritual awakening, spiritual balancing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, you will have great prosperity. Okay. So remember the saying, the cup runneth over, or something like that. I know I'm probably butchering it, but what that is saying is that there's going to be an abundance for you, not only just love, but in all sectors of life. Okay, but you're gonna have to purify yourself. Okay, you're gonna have to control the I think, I want, I say, I feel. What's the other ones? I think, I want, I say, I feel, I have. It's a couple other ones too. Maybe we can Google them tomorrow or something and come up with them. But my wisdom teeth starting to hurt right now. But like I said though, you are going to achieve great abundance, right? Great enlightenment. But you only can do that through pure by purifying the heart. Purify your heart. That's going to be the fastest way to elevate on your path. Zeke, is your mother back in the chat or did she leave? Right. Okay. All right. Well, continue on that path. Whatever's going on, I don't know what's going on, but continue on your path. And like I said, the key is going to be stripping away all of the labels that the world put on you. But that doesn't mean that you can't re-identify with certain things, but make sure the things that you re-identify with is things that is in alignment with your true purpose, right? Because like your parents can want you to be a doctor, your grandma can want you to be a stay-at-home mother, your uncle can want you to be a softball player. Like the world can put a lot of labels on you, but what really matters is who you are as a person, right? What makes you happy? What makes you feel loved? What makes you feel welcome? Oh my God, my tooth hurt. I just want to say that Tariq, you not here no more, Tariq? Hit me up, Tariq. Hit me up. Email me. If you can hear this, Tariq, email me or text me. I think Tariq is gone. I'm sorry, angels, but I've been on here for 3 hours and my wisdom teeth is hurting right now. So if you don't mind, text me or email me for a reading, okay? Text me or email me for a reading. The list for free readings is closed already. I'm happy. I'm happy that we had that synchronicity. Vintage. I'm happy we had that synchronicity. And I just want to say that it's been a pleasure meeting everybody. It's been a pleasure being of service to everybody. And it's been a pleasure to have the ability to be in sync with the most high, man. And so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this live down. And I will be back later on. But I just want to say one thing. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the shelf because I ain't buying. Don't be shy.